the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. And here with me, Juan Manuel. It's the Pac-Man.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other.
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. No defense for that hook. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, Marquez is rocked. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Marquez is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got...
On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Marquez is hurt. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
are giving us action. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Manny Paquiao. There's the bell to start round 3. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. Good. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Marquez is in trouble. It's okay to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
6, 7. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. They missed with the jab. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Counter punch. A straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both of these fighters have... Hold it right there! Paquiao is rocked. And Manny goes down. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Manny Paquiao now. And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That uppercut's blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that uppercut. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is Paquiao going to go down after that shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Bombs away. Looking to land the hook. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not a lot of punch output. Got the... Hold that thought! Paquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking... Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Here we go, it's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook won't score. And he scores with the counter. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Manny Paquiao in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight? Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You'd like to see more jabs. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant... Hold that thought! Oh, and down goes Paquiao! Blew up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.